going on YouTube? Collider, aka Smooth Flipper, and the topic of this video is should you go to college? Now, before I get into it, I've seen this question so many times on social media. I see a lot of videos on YouTube talking about it. I just figured I'd chime in and give my thoughts and advice on it, on the topic. So I know a lot of my subscribers are the younger crowd who are 18, 19, haven't decided if they want to go to college yet. This video is just my advice, on based off my experiences and my opinions. So I'm not demanding you to do anything based off of this video. Just want to give you guys my insight. So for those who don't know, I went to college, in San Diego, transferred to a college in Idaho to play football. Graduated from college. I finished college. Bam. Studied business administration in college. Since I could remember, I've always wanted to work for myself, be self-employed. Um, my parents pushed that agenda as far as don't work for people, don't settle, for the 9 to 5 job. Always strive to become self-employed, to become a business owner. And I kind of already had that mindset since I was little. So as far as college, um, you know, I figured, yeah, it's a good idea to go. But I kind of already had, what I wanted to do with my life. Um, the time I was in college, college was fun. I'm not gonna lie, I learned a lot from college. Uh, I got a lot out of it, as far as different experiences, meeting new people, meeting professors, networking with people, all that. But for what I wanted to do, I don't think I had, put 100% in college because I didn't believe in the system. I didn't believe, in our business classes, we would practice interviewing, we would practice turning in our resumes, we would do everything that pertained to trying to get a job instead of, hey, you're a business owner, this is how you run a business. Or you're the one interviewing someone who wants to work for you, this is how you interview them. We didn't go over things like that. And that frustrated me because, like I said, I already had the mindset of why would I want to work for someone for pay that I know I'm worth more than. If they're paying me $15 an hour, I know I'm worth more than that. While the guy, the CEO is making millions. I'm putting in all this hard work for someone else to make money. That's how I thought about jobs and working for people. So like I said, time was good in college. I enjoyed it. There were some things I didn't agree with, which is why I feel like, you know, I didn't do, the best in college. I wasn't like an A+ student, but I did get decent grades. Um, but you can't really put much into something if you don't, believe in it 100%. So uh, that was my time in college. And what I wanted to go over is, it all depends on your goals. If you're someone who wants to become a vet, a lawyer, a doctor, then you need college. You need to be certified. You need to learn how to do all those things, because you can't just skip college and think you can get a job being a lawyer just because they need that certification. They need that letter saying hey, this person is qualified to become a lawyer. This person is qualified to become a doctor. Um, and it is what it is. Not everybody wants to be those uh, occupations. They don't want to have those jobs. So it all comes down to what you want to do. If you want to drive trucks for a living, if you want to um, work at McDonald's, you don't need college for that. You don't need college for that. Uh, you also got to remember college is expensive. You know, that's just the harsh reality of it. My tuition for my college was 34,000 a year. Now, I didn't pay that because I only went to the school because of the scholarship they was offering. So, that was paid for. But for people who don't play sports, who don't, you know, get a bunch of academic help and scholarships, they have to come out of pocket with that. If they can't come out of pocket, they have to take out a loan. Now, there are people, who are 50, 60 years old who still are in debt with college loans. Um, and a lot, and 9 times out of 10, the people who are in debt, who are 50, 60 years old, they're not doing what they went to school for. So if they went to school to be an engineer and, now they're working, as a mailman or something, you know, that particular time in college becoming an engineer, I mean, you could say it was a waste. It was a waste because they're in debt now. They probably will die in debt. And just that's just how the system works. That's why I don't really believe in it much because they're taxing people so much to learn some different skills and things like that, but they don't tell you you're going to be in debt most likely for the rest of your life unless you get a job where you're making some big money, and that's just not the average person. Not everybody's making six figures a year. So keep in mind you are going to be in debt if you can't pay, if you don't have any parents to pay for you, or if you don't have opportunity to get scholarships. So keep that in mind and ask yourself, if you want to go to college, that's great. You have a plan, you know what you want, that's great, get after it. But if you are someone who wants to become an entrepreneur, who wants to do their own thing, then you have to ask yourself, are you really passionate about being an entrepreneur? You know, it sounds great. There's a lot of good things about it. Um, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm stressed out a lot due to the fact that being an entrepreneur, you're not safe. You're not secure. While you have your job, hey, I'm gonna be getting paid next Friday. This amount. When you're an entrepreneur, you get paid different times, but you have to realize that that's how you live, that's how you eat, that's how you pay your rent. And anything can happen. Being an entrepreneur is risky. So ask yourself before you make that decision, is this what I really want to do? Am I passionate about being an entrepreneur? Am I passionate about being self-employed? Do I really want to take this route? Am I fit to endure all the ups and downs of being an entrepreneur? Ask yourself these questions first and research everything you can, to help you with the decision. Because if you're someone who just jumps into things, you're gonna jump into something that you didn't expect, and then it's gonna hit you hard, and you're not gonna know how to take it. You're not gonna know how to to cope with it. So ask yourself, are you passionate? Do your research on the topic. Do your research on what business you want to get into before you do it. And that's just what it is. So that's kind of like my thoughts wrapped up in this video. Um, you know, should you go to college? Like I said, it all depends on what you want to do as far as your occupation. Do you need college? No, you don't need college. Um, you know, college, in my opinion, doesn't really tell you or help you with life experiences. You're going to learn more in life and dealing with people, um, in my opinion, than you will in college. Life experiences um, are are worth so much more, in my opinion, than a diploma or a associate's or bachelor's degree. So that's my thoughts on it. Uh, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I kind of answered a lot of you guys' questions. Um, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.